Hey guys, Paul Weem from Fever Keeps It Real, doing the SmackDown1Wrestling.com report for May 6th. I'm joined by my crew member, Joseph Matos. Welcome.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good. Now, I don't know what was better, the way the show started or the way it ended. Let's go to the rundown here.
Yeah, let's sum this up.
Yeah, so Christian came out. What an emotional moment. I mean, he's crying, he's saying all these lovely things, and
yeah, the man has been eluded from the World Heavyweight title his entire career.
17 years.
And he finally had it. He finally achieved his dream. Edge basically passed down the torch.
Right, and then
only to have
the dip. We'll get to that in a minute. But then, of course, we had Mark Henry interrupt and say, Edge isn't here to protect you, he issued a challenge. The great Khali, of all people, comes out.
Yeah, former World Heavyweight Champion himself.
Right. And then who comes out to put his name in the hat?
Randy Orton.
Right. So to settle this, Teddy Long comes out, general manager of SmackDown, and says, let's let the WWE Universe decide. And of course, who else would they pick?
It was predicted, basically. I knew that the fans were dumb enough to choose Randy Orton. I wanted to see the Great Khali take on Christian. I wanted to see Great Khali in the world title again.
Well, so 5 days after he won the belt, he has his very first title defense against Randy Orton, which we'll get to at the end of this report.
We'll get to that a little bit later.
Yeah. Other matches, go ahead.
So first we had Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan. And Daniel Bryan put one hell of a battle against Sheamus. But the big difference maker was the bicycle kick from the outside from the apron.
Yep,
and then again, when he got back in the ring. As tough as Daniel Bryan was, he cannot take a bicycle kick.
No, not from Sheamus. Absolutely not. Plus, Sheamus is angry that he lost his belt to Kofi.
That's right.
Now he can't even get it back because now Kofi's on Raw.
That's right. And also, you know, Sheamus' bicycle kick rivals Giant Bernard's bicycle kick in Japan.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Then, again, Cody Rhodes comes out with the paper bags, and he's getting weirder and weirder every week.
Look, I have the perfect... ever since Rey Mysterio accidentally broke his face...
Remember, accidentally.
Accidentally. This was an accident. But, you know, he's traumatized. The man is he's no longer dashing anymore. He's no longer the #1 voted person by women and the divas. It's devastating him so much that he considers everything ugly. That's why he had his assistants hand the paper bag so he could hide the ugliness.
Well, you still got to get over yourself. But then we had a match that I was looking forward to for weeks. Finally, Ezekiel Jackson versus the Big Show.
For me, this was the dream match.
Right.
This is a WrestleMania-made match.
It really is.
Yeah.
And I think it's our generation's Hogan Andre. And I got to say, my wrestler of the week by far is Ezekiel Jackson. #1 because he defeated the Big Show. #2 because he picked him up, and you saw when he picked him up at one point, he was like shaking because he held him there for a while and then finally dropped him. It was a great match.
He picked him up and slammed the Big Show. The only person to ever do that was John Cena back when we cared about him back in 2000.
Yeah. Moving on about John Cena.
Yeah.
Then we had a recap of The Rock's birthday party, which I loved. I loved how McMahon was so genuine to The Rock.
Yeah, that was like a huge honor, and I'm actually shocked he kissed Mae Young. I think he's going to have to bathe his tongue in Listerine for weeks.
At least that's all he did. Then we had Layla defeat Alicia Fox, and of course, in 2 seconds, Karma comes out. But I'll give Alicia Fox credit. She tried to attack Karma. I mean,
it wasn't smart.
You want to kill yourself, go ahead, but...
Yeah, if I was Alicia Fox, I would have done exactly what Layla did. Got the hell out of the ring.
Run like a maniac, right?
Because you saw the implant buster. She was out like a light.
And they still haven't told us what roster she's on. Is she on SmackDown or Raw? And when's her first match going to be? But still, she's still making quite an impact as far as her debut.
Yep. All I know is I'm looking forward to if she ever gets confronted by either Natalya or Beth.
Yeah. Yep. Then we had Sin Cara defeat Tyson Kidd, and Chavo came out, kind of issued a little bit of a silent challenge.
Yes.
Shook his hand and pulled him back, so we'll see where that goes.
Yeah, Chavo, you know, I think he feels that Sin Cara, this man, is really impressive. He feels that he's stealing his thunder. He's stealing the spotlight.
I'm shaking my head because now we come to the grand finale.
Randy Orton
versus Christian.
The crap was piling up. I'm going to need a bigger shovel, maybe a forklift.
5 days. 5 days.
Look, let me put it to you guys this way. He won it in Extreme Kids, only to lose it as 5 days after he got it. He's what I call a transitional champion.
I mean, to have him come out in the beginning of the show and almost cry, well, he was crying and say how much he wanted this, and then take it away from him 5 days later, I mean, what is that?
When? Did you see the reaction on the Universe?
Oh, people are very upset that Christian
People
lost
were
the title.
angry.
Yes.
I felt like they were going to throw stuff in the ring.
Well, let's hope he does get his rematch clause. But I thought...
He should have the right to
If I
a
could-
rematch clause.
Right, and if I could steal your line,
Go ahead,
travesty
man.
of justice.
It
man.
was a travesty of justice.
That you're gonna have him be a champion for only 5 days after all that. But all in all, I mean, I liked the beginning of the show. I wasn't happy with the ending. What did you think?
See, I like the show as well. Sin Cara, he was my superstar of the week.
Oh, he's your wrestler of the week?
Yeah, he's my wrestler of the week. The man pulled out a very impressive performance.
Okay.
He did high-flying moves that put Rey Mysterio to shame.
Wow. That's not easy to do.
Hey, come on, the guy flipped over from the outside to the ring.
Yep. But it was
Now, you gotta admit, he has that much height. He tapped into his Spider-Man powers.
Oh, absolutely. But that's our wrestling report for SmackDown. Make sure you check out our site, feverkeepsitreal.com. And don't forget to go to onewrestling.com. It's a great website. You know, you'll see me there every week. So, for Paul and me from Fever Keeps It Real, for my crewman Joseph Matos, this is Paul and Joseph for onewrestling.com, and we will see you
at the next match.